Thank you, Joy. Got it. Okay, so now you can present your work.
So first, good morning, Mr. Karti and friends. Now I'm gonna present my project, not yet done, but like the beginning, my project for spreadsheet. So I'm thinking about making supermarket system. What am I inspired by? I'm inspired by my favorite supermarket, which I visit every week, which is Hockey. And I always see the cashier doing like having like some sort of, I don't know, I think it's ugly, their cashier application. So I believe Excel is a quite powerful tool. So, and because it's a more familiar software to like people in general, I think it will be interesting to make a cashier application in Excel compared to a more complicated software like Python and or SQL. So I tried to use VBA and user form in this project. Yeah, to create an interface and automate comments on button on click for easier access and input, because I want this to be like a supermarket system where where general people can access easily, and they just, so you just see a simple user interface and they can use it. So I want it to be simple and useful. Uh, the struggle during making this is probably the VBA itself, because I'm still quite new. There are guide codes online, of course, like in GitHub and those kind of stuff, but I still need to shift several codes to adjust with my Excel itself, and sometimes it gets confusing and takes some time to finish. So I will take longer than like people who are experienced in VBA. Okay, let's see the project how far. Okay, here that one. It's still the beginning, so like it's not that complex yet, but I'll try to improve it by a lot later. Wait, I'll show you the. Okay, so the first thing I made was this. This one is like just the main dashboard. Not yet, I haven't do anything with VBA in this. Then I have next one, I have database. Okay, so this is basically where the company can store data, the item name, their ID, where the buy price, they have the sell price, they have the stock, and they have the discount in case they have discount. Now I'm gonna show you this one. This is the user form I made. It took me quite some time because I don't know, I find it fairly hard because it's my first time. So this is the user form I made. So it's very easy. If you see, this is the code behind it. This code shows if I select something, like click on comment, and what will it do, those kind of stuff. Wait, so I'll show you. For example, I run this, yeah. Okay, so this one, I have so many buttons. So if I click more, I can open that. So it's cool. Then let's close. Then I can insert data. For example, A1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6. Then, for example, the item name is A4 paper. And for example, I buy it for 100K. And I will sell it for 120. Okay, for example, I have 1,000 stock, 10,000 stock, and no discount. And I can add. Then data input successful. For example, I want to delete something. I just click and I delete. Oh no, okay, delete. Those kind of stuff. This is still the database. Later I will make for the customer one and for the cashier one. I hope what I want to improve and what I want to accomplish is that I also want to generate barcode using this. So like generate the barcode that can be scanned for the supermarkets. So that's my spreadsheet project for this.
Wow. Amazing, Joy. Really amazing. You always go beyond expectation.
Thank you, sir.
Wow. That's my only comment is wow.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. So if you have any other question or comment, Panca, Livi, it's okay. Okay, so who's next? Who will present next? Livi or Panca?
Maybe I can present next, but my project isn't as good as yours. Wait, it's quite simple. Wait, this one. So, good morning, Mr. Gardi.
Yeah.
I'm Panca, and today I'm going to present to you my Excel project, which is a Pac-Man game. So we all know what Pac-Man is. So the game objective is to do not get caught by the ghost. You also have to collect the most amount of food and survive as long as possible without getting caught by the ghost, of course. And so this is the inspiration, the idea. So you can see that here is the Pac-Man eating the food, and these are the ghosts, right? And they will catch you. So the beta demo is pretty much I'm using iteration and with a little bit of macros. So let's see, it's still very simple. So we can have control here as and then we can see that this one, the triangle one, is actually the Pac-Man, and you can actually move it. And this is the ghost. While I haven't made the walls yet, and also I haven't made the food, but and I still also need more ghosts to be able to catch the Pac-Man. So yeah, but you can see that it can move here, and yeah, so my work now is to make it maybe just a little bit bigger, add some walls, add the food, and add more ghosts, and also and points where which will be counted from eating the food, I think. Yeah. So yeah, it's quite simple compared to Joyce. I didn't use VBA because I'm not that familiar with it. Yeah.
Wow, this is also amazing. Yeah, the two of you give me a wow effect. This is beyond my expectation. Awesome, really. So is it working, Panca?
Yes, it is working. So you can, if you can see.
What happened if it is going to the end of the edge? Is it a round word?
Sorry.
For example, you make it left, left, left until one, and then.
Oh, it should, but it's not yet there. So like if you can see that it's -1, right? And then to go back, you have to like go back to 0 again to go back. But I think it will, I can make it round work, so around work, so that when it becomes 0, then it will go back to 20. Yeah. Yeah. I think we can make ifs here. Yeah. So to put some conditional, if it's 0, then it will turn into 20.
Correct. Wow. Amazing. Double thumb up.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, very good. Livi, your turn.
Okay, wait, sir. I'm gonna change my Wi-Fi first because it's so unstable. Wait. Okay, let me. Wait, So,
extraordinary. Yeah. What you did is extraordinary. Okay, Livi.
okay, so today I'm gonna present my project, and then uh, my project idea is to create a Sudoku game or solver, because recently I like to play to not recently but from several years ago, and I like to play Sudoku, and I think it is nice if I can create the solver or the the game itself, and then maybe if I create the game, I can like add the guidance, so I can teach my sister also. Yeah. And then what I've done, I only done for searching the function that I needed, and then it turns out it also need a VBA, and then yeah, and then my mission to do list is try to make the program. Next, wait,
Okay.
here I aim to make something like this.
Uh-huh.
So there's an explanation, and then the set password, and then we can also see the solution.
Uh-huh.
But actually, I haven't done the Excel because
Okay.
I'm still searching the function. But I I'm gonna make it like by this week.
Wow. Okay, super. Very ambitious. Yeah, you can try. I did make Sudoku using a VB, not VB, VB. And yeah, it works. Yeah. Unfortunately, I will try again. So if I can join my laptop. Is it possible? No, not. Still not possible to join. So I'm not sure. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for your group project presentation. Okay, so you can continue until the end of the semester with this, the date of your final exam. Okay. So Sudoku on there I'm
We cannot see it yet, sir. Oh, okay. Yes.
can you see that?
Yes.
Okay, so if you can share, this is the Sudoku, and I can generate new code. Okay, and then it will also generate all the. Okay, we can have a different level. Okay, and then of course can make some kind of suggestion. So this is the suggestion is on top of that. Can you see it or not? The small numbers there. So how to make the camera reverse. Camera. Do you know how to make the camera reverse? Are we still in the meeting?
I think maybe click the video button and or maybe wait.
Oh, there.
Okay.
There. Okay. Why? Only for a while. Okay. There. Can you see the numbers there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So when I click here, for example, so if different click, we can put. So this is the possibilities. For example, 2, 3, 7, 9. For example, I put 7. So, okay. So this is my answer, right? And the one in bold is the one that. So this is the input. I'll put it that way. Right. So for doing macro, as you probably already know, so okay, I did not go to macro yet in Excel. Okay. Actually, I plan only a very simple macro, but you already amazed me with a very complex macro, like connecting the spreadsheet and user form to database. That's amazing. Right. So if you want to create a macro, you go to the options, right? And then, where is that? The customize ribbon. Okay. And then you add a developer. The developer here. You click the left developer and then click OK. Yeah. So then you will have a developer menu. Okay. So in the developer menu, you can record the macro so that you can create your own macro. In case you forget what to do, you just do the normal spreadsheet and then you record. Okay. Once you finish the recording, you will give a name. Then you will see in the back of that there are some macro in it. Okay, so very simple code in the macro. So these are the example of macro that I make. Yeah. You can also make an add-ins. Okay, so these are several add-ins that I make also. Okay, so using this code, you can practically control the visual the Excel itself. Yeah? You can even change the menu of the Excel. Okay. So today my plan is to guide you through the optimization on shortest path. Where is the shortest path? Shortest path. Okay. So let's go to the shortest path. You have the slide already, so I will try to use this. even using mobile phone. Sorry for that. I cannot open using my laptop. Okay, so using shortest path, okay, for optimization. Okay, so you can find the given the network. Okay, given the network with the connectivity. Okay, and then the link have cost, and then you have some kind of one node as origin where there is a supply, and then another node is the sink node, that is the destination. Okay, you need to find the path. Okay? The path means the sequence of node or the sequence of link that would minimize the total link cost. Okay, so the idea is exactly the same as what you learned last week, which is the transshipment problem. So the difference is this is much simpler than transshipment problem. Okay, so you just ship one unit of flow from the source, which is the supply, okay, to the sink, which is the demand. So in that case, this is exactly the same as last week in transshipment problem. So you have a link flow, which we call it X, and then we have a link cost, which we call it Cij. Okay, Ij here means the node I to node J, and then we do a linear programming to minimize the sum of link cost times the link flow. Okay, and then you do the same as the out link is negative, the in link is positive, and then you have only one node origin which have flow of -1, and then you have one node of destination which has flow of +1. Okay, this is the what make it different from transshipment problem. So all node in between has flow of 0, and then all flows are binary, exist or not exist. Okay, so with that we can formulate the optimization something like this. So find xij, okay, to minimize xij times cij. This is the, what is this? Xij is the flow, and then xij times cij meaning the flow multiplied by the cost, right? And then subject to, okay, what the flow in the node of origin is -1. Okay, the flow in the node of destination is +1. All the other nodes are 0, and then the node must be the flow must be 0 or 1, right? So now you can try this. Okay, you can try to make this network. Okay, find the shortest path from node 4 to node 1. So node 4 is here. Okay, and then node 1 is here. So where is the shortest path? So the one in the middle, so like 25, 10, 20, 15, these are all link costs. Okay. The one in the triangle are the link number. Okay. The one in the circle are node number. Shortest path, okay, which is the sequence of nodes or sequence of link from node 4 to node 1. Okay, to solve this, usually you use dynamic programming. Okay, so I will skip that part. So this is how you compute using dynamic programming. Okay, so we will discuss it probably next semester on dynamic programming, and this is what you will do in the LP. Okay, this is what you will do today, right? So you will get the, what is this? The cos multiplied by the x, okay? Subject to, for each node, you put it into equation, okay? Similar to the transshipment problem last week. So this is the equation that you need to create for each node, okay? So what is this? In node 1, for example, x13 is minus, x12 is minus, x21 is positive. What does that mean? Why x13 is negative sign here? Anyone knows? Look at the drawing, okay? So when it is outlink, so x13 is outlink, right? Going out of node 1, so that is negative, okay? x12 is going out of node 1, so that means negative. x21, okay, that is going in to node 1, so that is positive. Can you see that or not? Is there any question? Do you want to open up your video so that I can see your mimic at least? So, do you understand what is the meaning of negative x13, negative x12, positive x21 there? Okay, so that is the flow out and flow in, right? To node 1, you see, x13 mean the flow from node 1 to node 3, right? Because it's going out, so the sign is negative. Okay. You can follow this. This slide is in Google Classroom, so you can also download, right? And then in the right hand side is positive 1. What is the meaning of positive 1 there? Yes, Livi. I cannot hear you. You are mute.
Um,
Why it is positive 1? Why in node 1 it is positive 1 in the right hand side? Do you know why? Because
we want to go to node 1, right?
no, because because we want to go from node 4 to node 1. Node 1 sync, right? So in that case, yeah, we want to go from node 4 to node 1. So you know that here in the formula, if it is origin, right, the sync, positive 1 is the destination. Okay, so if you put it this way, okay, positive 1 in node 1 is positive. What is that? You see in this formula, node 1 is positive 1, node 4 is negative 1, right? That means from node 4 to node 1. Is that okay? So all the others are 0. That means they are not the origin, not destination. Okay. While all the X here represent in the network. Okay. So for example, in node 2, okay, X1, 2 positive, X2, 1 is negative, right? What does that mean? The flow in the link 1, 2 from node 1 to node 2, that means going in to node 2, right? Okay. So the X2, 1, that means going out of node 2. That's why it's negative. Okay. Going in is positive, going out is negative. So my question to you, can you create this kind of formulation for your own network? Yes. You can. So, okay, so once you make this, what you will do is just to put into Excel. Yeah, this is much simpler than compared to last time. So why? Because now the cost you put all 0. Okay, sorry, the flow you put all 0, and then the cost you just put it in the one that in the slide. Okay, and then after that, for each of the left hand side of the constraint, you put the name, the equation. So we have only 5 nodes, so you can put all. Okay, and then the right hand side is this 1, 0, 0, negative 1, and 0. And then you use solver, okay, to minimize the Z. What is Z is the sum product of the flow and the cost. Okay, and then subject to the left hand side equal to right hand side, and then all the xij are binary. Okay, so once you do that, okay, so these are the example of the solver. So you see that all the xij are binary, and these are the constraint. The result should be 0 and 1, right? So then you can interpret, okay? So that means the solution will be from x4 to x5, and then x5 to x2, and then x2 to x1 with the total cost of 45, right? Okay. So from this, the name of this 0 and 1, you will interpret where is the actual path. Okay. So you try this and then you share your screen, okay? Okay. Go. I'll try to go out from here and then I will enter from my laptop if I can. I'll try again. Okay. Anyway, you are the host, right? So you still okay. I need to restart my laptop. Restart. So if we can finish it today, next week we'll discuss about macro, yeah. Okay. Still cannot.